Morning, everybody. It's 6:29 a.m. Today is Monday, March 5th, 2018. Hey, listen, what's on my heart this morning? We've been talking about it a little bit, going back several videos. I did a video called "You Have Too Much Stuff, But So Do I." I spent the last month or 6 weeks moving other people's crap, and I'm over it. And now I'm in the process of packing up my crap so I can move it. In my master bedroom, aside from clothes, which will be purged as well, in my entire master bedroom, I have one medium-sized box of things that are mine that need to be moved. And it is probably 3/4 books. I'm an avid reader. And so that's progress. One box out of the master bedroom. But what's been weighing on me is all this stuff that we have as Americans. Even the poorest among us have stuff. Everybody has stuff, right? We have stuff because we're fancy. Now, what do you mean, T? What I mean is we're fancy, dude. We buy stuff to make, we believe the infomercials, quick and easy cleanup. It'll make your life easier. Think of all the time that you're going to save, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know about all that. And think of all the money you're not saving by buying all this stuff because you're fancy. Fancy. I spent part of the weekend modifying my loadout for my long-range bug-out bag. I shot a video for y'all, and so that's already up there. You guys can watch that. And there's a lot of people who do bug-out bags. Have bug-out bag videos that are just chock full of gear. Gear, man. It's prepper porn. Oh, I'm going to get a lightweight nylon fly tarp, and I'm going to get a hammock. And if I get the hammock, I need to have the underquilt. And what's the underquilt rated for? It's only rated to 42 degrees, so I need to make sure that I get my down sleeping bag, because the one I have right now is polyfill, and the polyfill won't work. So I need to make sure I get a down one. And if I get a down one, it needs to come with a compression sack. And if it's not multicam or Coyote Tan, it's not going to work for... Shut up! If you needed all that crap to survive, you wouldn't be here, because your parents would have never been born. Because a couple generations ago, none of that crap existed. There are people that can walk out into the woods with a sharp knife and an axe and a water bottle and be just fine. I'm not one of them, but I would submit that I'm closer to that than the vast majority of our American population. You guys have seen my loadouts. When it comes to survival gear, you really don't need that much. You need a way to stay out of the elements. That's your cover. You need a way to carry and purify water, right? That's your container. You need a way to start fire. That's your combustion. You need a way to make tools and process wood. That's your cutting tool. And cordage is nice to have for myriad different reasons, because it's one of the hardest things in nature to reproduce. It's much easier to reach into your pack and pull out, 15 strands of 15-foot lengths of paracord that are all bundled together, ready to go, than it is to go find a vine and roll the fibers and blah, 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 and make cordage, right? So, cordage. And what do you need other than that? Calories, right? It's good to have those. I have a fishing kit and food in my ruck. What else is there? No, I got my zombie machete, man. Roger that. If you're walking around with that thing on your belt, go hike 10 miles. And tell me how much skin you lost from that thing rubbing against your leg while you were walking. Or a full-size axe, or, whatever. I mean, everybody has their preferences. An axe and a bow saw might be a good idea, depending on how much your kid already weighs. But I see people all the time, my pack already weighs too much, and there's no food in it. Or I don't have any water in there yet, and it's too heavy. It's because you're too fancy, man. You're too fancy. You got 30 pounds of nice-to-haves and 0 pounds of must-haves. Start with the must-haves first. Then if you can take the weight, if you can rock it, F it. If you can take the weight, add whatever else you want. If you want to carry around an 800-watt microwave with you, fine. But I'm not helping you carry it. That's up to you, man. We're fancy. We're too damn fancy. And I feel like a lot of people are going to be having small aneurysms when it all hits the fan, because we get dependent on these gadgets and these goo-gaws. They give us confidence that we're going to be able to survive. I spent part of Saturday morning with my 9-year-old boy making fires with ferro rods, because he needs to know how to do that. He's done it a little bit, but, skills are perishable. So, I could have whipped out a Bic lighter and used a Bic lighter. And I carry Bic lighters everywhere because they're easier than ferro rods. They're a lot easier than friction. But, it's nice to know the basics too. So I guess my question for you is, what are you carrying around that you don't need? And what fancy weight do you have in your system that you can ditch? One guy was like, yeah, I'm carrying a 9mm, a 45, and an AR. And I don't have any room for water. Dude, ditch one of the pistols. Well, I need the 45 and the 9. Do ya? You got 3 hands? 4 hands? And hold a rifle with 2 hands and a pistol in each other hand? Good luck. Well, I might need to hand it off to somebody. You might need somebody now. Now, you can train with that pistol and have them walk out with you wherever you're going to. You're going to meet some dude on the trail and you guys get along great. By the way, here's a 9mm. We're BFFs now. That's stupid. Fancy. You're over-engaging this and under-engaging your body. Take that fancy 65-pound rucksack you have and go walk with it. My 45-pounder is right back there. See it? Go forth and do. It's good to have some thought process up here, but I feel like y'all are suffering from paralysis by analysis, and you're getting caught up in the fancy. You only need a handful of things: cutting tool, combustion, cordage, container, and cover. Those are your 5 primary. From there, add some calories, add some firepower, add a few creature comforts, and you're done. You're done. That's it. You're done. Suck it up, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.